Good morning. Yeah, I'll just do a quick update with all those FOIs I was doing to the Betsy Cadwallader Health Board in Wales to do with the transfers in 2015, 2016 and the downgrading of the hospitals and the closures of the hospitals during that time. I had an email from them yesterday and they're saying they're blocking all my FOIs. I had quite a number of them in. They're just not going to answer them. They're just saying they're all the similar questions, but they're not. They're absolutely not. They're all discrete, separate questions in order to get the information that's required to build the picture. But they've just decided to put a complete wall up and say we're not going to answer these, and they're using the excuse of saying it just costs too much money to answer them. But they're just some of them are very simple questions, and you can't put them all in one FOI, otherwise they'd give the same answer. That they would exactly give that same answer, but it's a complete con actually, because I think it's a mixed. I don't know if it's connected with the miscarriage of justice, Lucy Letby, or it's related to their own political background of the failures of neonatal care in Wales over that period of time, and it was such a political hot potato, the idea of sending more babies than were going before to the English hospitals, and they don't want to put it out there. They don't want to answer some of the questions I asked, and they don't want it to be public knowledge, because I was asking questions. Well, what was happening? Tell me the dates of all the closures. Meant to be 17 or 19 closures across this period of time related to the indictment. I'm speeding a bit today, but anyway, look. Yeah, give me the exact dates, and then what happened to the babies during those times? What happened to them, the ones that were at level 2, level 3? That's a legitimate question, and they're saying that question is like my other ones. They're just lying. They're just lying because they want to block. They want to block giving more information. So one of the early ones I did there established that at least 5 babies needing level 3 care were sent to the Countess of Chester Hospital, a level 2, which wasn't really a level 2 even, in 2015 and across 2015 and 2016. So that's important. And then there were none sent to Arrow Park, which was supposed to be the designated hospital in that period. And I asked them about that, and they said, well, no, actually, we're not saying that none were sent to Arrow Park. You asked in your original FOI which ones were sent to Arrow Park and Liverpool Women's Hospital and Countess of Chester by virtue of the downgrades of the hospitals. That's Maylor Hospital and Glenclwyd. By virtue of that, there were other ones, they said, that were sent to Arrow Park. That would have gone to Arrow Park and Liverpool Women's Hospital and possibly Countess of Chester Hospital, whether there'd been a downgrade or not. Now, these downgrades, I was under the misapprehension they were level 3s. Michelle Warden gave me the correct information that Glenclwyd was a level 2 plus, which I'm assuming cared for some level 3 care babies, but not all of them, not those requiring any surgical treatment or ROP treatment. So yeah, and that the other hospital, Maylor, was never a level 3. It went from a level 2 to a level 1. So I was drilling into more information from Betsy Cadwallader and asking, well, exactly when that happened. Did Glenclwyd continue to care for any level 3 babies during that time of this downgrade? What was the downgrade in effect? Was it from a 2 plus to a 2? What did that actually mean in terms of extra transfers? Where did they go? So they're all separate questions, and they've just blocked them all. They blocked them all, I think, for political reasons, in the sense of not wanting to expose the number of babies that were sent. And we're trying to build up a picture of what was the extra influx into that northwest neonatal network, the Cheshire and Merseyside one, and they just won't give us the information, just won't give it, just blocking it. I could have kind of appeal it, but it's just, it's just sickening, really. I noticed, there's been this thing with the CCRC. They just gave this tablature of the dates of all the stuff that they've received since last February. And they make this comment in the statement. I linked it in post, just saying, "Oh, we don't get pressurised by anyone." Yeah, well, maybe you should be, but they actually do. Obviously, they're obviously pressurised by certain power structures that might not make themselves that apparent at first. Look, I just don't believe in any claims of independence anyway. I've said all that before, but they just got to get on with it, haven't they? They're going to spend another year just like scratching their asses over it. Is that what it is? Just get the fuck on with it. Get on with it. I tried going on Twitter, and every 5 minutes it's just stopping me from posting and reposting. There's a lot of good stuff going on there. There's loads of nutters on there, loads of nutters. New ones, but I think it's organised. I think they're working for the police or other government agencies, state agencies. Some of them are. There's just so much commonality in some of those accounts. I think they're zombie accounts, or they're newly created accounts, or they've been taken over. That's what I mean by zombie accounts. They've been taken over. And there's just so many that there's got commonality in the profile descriptions, or just relations, things about football. It's just like football, 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 football. And then there was a series of ones of people from a very particular background, and they're just saying the same. It's just I'm not buying it. It's definitely organised. There's an element of it that's organised. Yeah, there's some individual sadist nutter freaks are doing it off their own bat. I don't know. God, I said to myself today, don't go on Twitter today, because you should do it every other day or something, because it's just, you come across these nutters, and even not the nutters, somebody says, I watched the Netflix, and this is what they said. So they've seen that Netflix, and I haven't seen it, but I've seen some clips of it, quite a few more, and I've heard all the responses to it and about what happened with the arrests, and this person says, after seeing the documentary, yeah, I'm still troubled that Lucy Letby showed no emotion, and she gave no real denial. What planet, what universe are these people in or on? What it doesn't make any sense. There's no cognitive ability, is there, to see what's in front of you, what's happening. I don't know. I don't know. And then they can end up on juries, and they can end up as judges, and they can end up as barristers. It's just bizarro world. So yeah, the main reason I wanted to come on to do this mad, crazy rant, well, it's not crazy, it all makes sense to me, in my head anyway, is that Betsy Cadwallader completely blocking any further FOIs, which is sickening, and I think it's a very cynical move. Actually, it's nothing to do with the cost of it. I was just asking them. For example, they're saying all my FOIs are too similar. No, they're not. They're absolutely separate, and there's total logical reason for them to do them separate. If you put them all together, they say it's all too much separate. If you do them separately, if you'd put them all together, then they'd give the same reason. That it just takes too much time, and some of them you can only formulate the question after receiving other information. It leads you to another question. So this idea of freedom of information is just another fake, phony, morally bankrupt bullshit system. Is when you're trying to build up a picture, they just don't let you, and they won't let you for whatever reason. You can have a little bit. You can have a little bit. You can have this little. We'll have a few crumbs, but you're not going to get that much actually. So it's another bullshit thing, pretending to be, to give the public information when it's just very, very limited, and they'll pull it away. They'll pull it away when they need to. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Stop it before 10 minutes. And I know I've been gabbling a lot here, but I'm pissed off. I'll stay off Twitter for the rest of the day. It won't let me post anyway. It keeps stopping me, keeps saying I'm automated. It's just rubbish. I mean, what's wrong with it? It's just crap. I'm not saying that's a conspiracy, obviously not, but it's just shit. I mean, I don't know, everything's annoying. Um, Everything's annoying. And it's just, anyway, I'll say goodbye. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.